Hello everyone, this is a recording for your lesson in phonetics entitled linking, which is a phonological process in rapid connected speech in English. So before we start, we need to understand what do we mean by linking. As the word indicates, it means to link. So linking is the connection of the final sound, whether be it a vowel or a consonant, of one word, so the connection of the final sound of one word to what? To the initial sound of the next word. So we link the final sound, whether a vowel of a consonant of one word, to the first sound of the next word. It is a process by which groups of words are connected together within the same phrase or sentence in connected speech. So it is a process where words are connected together, and this is a natural process we use when we usually speak. If there is no pause between two words, they should be linked together so that they sound like one word. It means if there is no pause, it means if there is no comma, no full stop, so words, all the words in the sentence should be connected. Linking means that words should be joined smoothly to each other. If you don't link words, your speech sounds choppy and robotic. So, for example, if I'm not going to link this short sentence, for example, if I read it like a robot, if I don't link, so it will be, if you don't link words. So here I sound like a robot because I have not linked the words. Okay. In fact, there are basically three types of linking. We have linking consonant to consonant. It means the first sound of the last sound of the first word is a consonant, and the first sound of the next word is a consonant. So we link a consonant to consonant, we link consonant to vowel, and we link a vowel to vowel. We start with the first type of linking, which is linking consonant to consonant. In fact, under this type, we have two subtypes. We may link same consonants or different consonants. So we start with the same consonants. When the same consonant sound occurs at the end of a word, at the beginning of the next word, the consonant sound is usually pronounced only once. Be careful, only once, it means one time, but slightly longer than usual. Slightly longer than usual. So we apply this to the examples that we have. So we have the first example, right turn. So the last consonant of the first word is a t, and the next sound in the next word is t. So they are linking consonant to consonant, and they are the same consonant, which is the consonant t. So are we going to pronounce two t's? Are we going to say right turn? No. We are going to use one t, but we make it slightly longer. So we are going to say right turn, right turn. So here we have pronounced one t or t, and we make it longer. We see the other example. We have bad dream, bad dream. So the consonant which is repeated or is going to be linked is the consonant d. So we are going to say bad dream, bad dream. So we are going to pronounce just one d. The last example in this type, black car. So we have k and k. So we are going to say black car, black car. So we have pronounced just one k. The second subtype in linking consonant to consonant, we may have two different consonants. For example, walk, slowly. So simply we are going to link. It means we are not going to make a pause. So we are going to say walk slowly, as if it was one word. We are not going to say walk slowly because we are going to sound like a robot if there is no need to stop. The next example, odd jobs. Odd jobs, we are going to say, when we speak, we say odd jobs, odd jobs. And this is a natural process that everyone makes. So there is no rules for this. And the last example is it's true. It's true. So usually when we speak, we are going to say it's true. It's true. Great. We move to the second type of linking, which is linking consonant to a vowel. So in this type, if a word ends in a consonant and the next word begins with a vowel, so the first ends with a consonant and the next word begins with a vowel, use the consonant to begin the syllable of the following word. Use the consonant, it means the last consonant of the first word, to begin the syllable of the following word. So it often sounds as if the consonant belongs to the next word. We are going to understand all this in the examples. The example we have, when we write an apple, an apple. But when we read it, as if we link the n to the first syllable of the next word. So we are going to say an apple, an apple, an apple. So as you can hear, we have linked the consonant to the next vowel. So it becomes an apple. This is just to explain. So of course it's written like this. We are not going to write it like this. So an apple. Turn off, turn off. So we link the n to the next vowel, so it becomes turn off, turn off. You see? So the n is linked to the next sound. And this is a natural process everyone makes. There is no rule here. So turn off. And finally, we have take it off, take it off. So here the k will be linked to the t, and the k will be linked to the short e, and the t here of it will be linked to off. So how we are going to pronounce it? We are going to say take it, take it, take it. So the k will be linked to the it. So we say take it off, take it off, take it off. So quickly in natural speech, we are going to say take it off, take it off. Great. We move to the last type of linking, where we link a vowel to a vowel. Here we have some rules to apply. So we have three linking types here. When we link vowel to vowel, so we have the linking y, linking y. What do we mean by this? When we add, here we add, we intrude, we add, we insert a y sound. When a word ends in short e, long e, diphthong a, diphthong I, or diphthong oi, and the following word begins with a vowel. Any vowel, there is a linking y which will intrude, will be inserted or emerges this year between the two vowels to move smoothly from one word to the next. Again, you notice that whenever the linking y is usually related to the short e. Look, we have the short e, long e, and all the diphthongs which end with short e, a, I, oi. So to make it easy to memorize, we have the linking ye is always related to the short e plus any other vowel. Okay, so we are going to understand better when we apply this to the example. We have the word or the phrase the other. The here is pronounced with short e because what comes after is a vowel. This is another rule. So the is pronounced with short e. For example, we say the other. Okay, so the other. So the first word ends with short e because we can't say the other. That's why we say the other. So the first word ends with short e, and the next word starts with a vowel. Here in this case, it is the a. So the other. When we are going to pronounce them, the other, the other, the other, automatically our tongue or our mouth will produce a y. So we are going to say the other, the other. It's a short linking y. In transcription, no need to add it, only if the exercise is about showing linking. So it's the other. So there is a linking y which will appear here. Another example. My aunt, my aunt. So the first word ends with the diphthong I. So here we have short E here. And the next word starts with a long vowel, which is R. So how we are going to pronounce it? My aunt, my aunt. So you notice that there is a y which will be emerged here. So my aunt, my aunt. Okay. And finally, another example, we have see us. The weak form of us is us. So see us. So see, long E, and the next word starts with a vowel. So we are going to pronounce it see us, see us. Good. We move to the second type of linking vowel to vowel, which is linking w. When this linking appears, it appears when a word ends in short u, long u, diphthong o or ow, and the following word begins with a vowel, again any vowel. There is a linking w, which will appear between the two vowels as well. So here again, the linking word is related with the vowel u. Here we have u, long u, and the two vowels which end with u. We see in the examples, we have the phrase to others, to others. So the first word ends with long u, and the next start with a vowel, so it becomes to others. To others. So we have the linking word which will be intruded. Another example, go in. Go in. The first word ends with the diphthong o, so there is u, and the next word starts with a vowel. So we say go in, go in. A linking word. Another example, how is, how is. So the first word ends with ow, ends with ow. So we have u, and the next word starts with a vowel. So we have how is, how is. Good. Another subtype of linking vowel to vowel, which is the linking r. This linking r appears when a word ends in the schwa or a, long a, diphthong ear, air, or the long vowels o, r. And the following word begins with a vowel. Again, any vowel. There is a linking r which will be intruded or which will intrude as well. So the linking r is related to what? To the schwa, to the So here we have long and the three diphthongs which end with schwa, plus two other long vowels, which are the long o or the long a. But here in this type, we have an exception for these two long vowels, which are the long R, O, and the long R. What is the exception? We apply the linking R only if. It means we do not always apply the linking R when we find O and R. When do we apply the linking R? Only if the spelling of the first word has the letter R on it. So when we find the word itself contains an R at the end, we apply the linking R. Otherwise, but not otherwise. So if we don't find in a word the letter R, we do not apply the linking R in these two cases, only in O and R. We are going to see in the examples. These are the examples for all the cases. So we start with the first example, her own, her own. So the first word ends with a schwa, and the next word starts with a vowel. So we say her own, her own. The next word or phrase, more and more, more and more. So long O, and there is the letter R. So we apply the linking R. More and more, more and more. However, here we have so off. We have long O, but there is no letter R on it. So off. Do we apply the linking R? No. So we say so off, no linking. I said when we have O and R and the word has no R, we do not apply. We say so off. We don't say sort of. Okay. So this is for the linking R, and it is the last type. Now we're going to see some examples and some practice in all the linking processes that we have seen. We start with linking consonant and vowel together. So we can see some examples here with careful speech. It means slow speech and natural speech. Okay, so we take the first example. We have an apple in careful speech. But when we speak naturally, we're going to say an apple, an apple. As we have said earlier, we link the last consonant of the first word to the first syllable of the next word. So we say an apple, an apple. Next, in slow speech, we say put it on, put it on. Sorry, in slow, we say put it on. But when we speak, we say put it on, put it on. Another example, take it off. In natural speech, we're going to say take it off, take it off. Good. Here we have some sentences where we apply this linking process consonant to vowel, which is a normal natural process. Number one, an orange. We are not going to say an orange. We link, so we say an orange. Number two, an orange and an apple. An orange and an apple. So we link all together. Three, an ocean. An ocean. Four, an empty ocean. An empty ocean. Here we have another process here. Besides linking, we have the linking ya. Empty, because empty ends with short A, and the next word starts with a vowel, which is the diphthong O. So empty, empty ocean. So linking ya here. Number five, get it, get it. Number six, get it off, get it off. Number seven, hizak, hizak. Number eight, his arm and his elbow, his arm and his elbow. I said anis, anis. So I have omitted the her or the her sound because it's the weak form of his. When it is in the middle, when it is at the beginning, I don't omit. So, and his elbow. Number nine, shall I wash up? Wash up. So we link, shall I wash up? 10, shall I wash up and put it all away? 11, don't eat it all, Elizabeth. Don't teach it all, Elizabeth. 12. We'd expect to stop over in Aberdeen. 13. Don't keep taking it off and putting it on. Okay, so here we have applied the linking consonant to vowel, which is a natural process everyone applies when he or she speaks. Now we move to the linking of vowel to vowel. Here, when we link a vowel to vowel, we need to include either the linking y, or the linking w, or the linking r. So we read together the sentences. Number 1. Do you owe them anything? Do you owe them anything? So here you ends with u, and the other word starts with a vowel, which is diphthong o. So we say, we intrude the linking word. Do you owe them anything? Number 2, the old man didn't see a thing. Here we have a linking y, the old, short e, and a vowel. So we have a linking y. The same thing, long e and a vowel, linking y. See a thing. Number 3, you ought to eat now. You ought to eat now. So we have short u and the vowel, linking w. The same, short u, vowel, linking w. Number 4, he thinks you ought to eat it. So it's the same example. Number 5, she isn't sure who appeared. She isn't, short e, vowel, so linking y. Who appeared, long u, vowel, linking w. Who appeared. Number 6, she isn't sure who appeared in the extra part. Linking y, linking w, and here linking y. The extra, because short e, vowel, the extra. Number 7, I told you I think she ought to. So linking w, ui, u, and linking y because of the short e. Number 8, I told you I think she ought to eat now, or to eat it. So here, linking w, linking y, and here to eat it, linking w. In the last practice, we have a dialogue between a man and a woman. In this dialogue, we are going to apply all the processes of linking, of assimilation, and of elision as well. So we read together this dialogue we apply the processes. I wonder if she actually existed. I have applied 3 processes here. So I wonder if, linking linking r because of the schwa. Wonder if, linking r because of the schwa. She actually, linking y because of the short e. Actually existed, linking y because of the short e. Who? Queen Shahrazad, of course. Here it's a regressive assimilation because of voicing. The verb becomes f because of k, of course, not of course. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Here we have 3 processes. First, we have omitted the t consonant elision from the consonant cluster n, t, m. What happens? We will have n facing m. Here, the n becomes m before m. Regressive assimilation. So, and when m becomes m, we have 2 m, 2 similar consonants. They become 1 consonant, which is m. That's why I said it doesn't matter. So a long m. Does it? The important, so linking y because of the short e. The important thing is the old story, So here, short e, vowel. So we have linking y, the old story. Oh, I think it does matter. So here we have an emphatic stress. We emphasize, we insist. It does matter. Emphatic has two symbols of the stress. I like to imagine. I like to imagine. So we have linking w because of the u, to imagine, and her is the weak form of the function word her. It becomes, I have omitted the her, so it becomes imagina, beautiful and talented. Slowly making that bad old king lover, lover, again, the weak form of the function word her, it becomes we omit the her, lover, we link the verb with the schwa, lover. Yes, I suppose so. Old King Shahryar wasn't too obliging to his queens, I must admit. So here, there is a mistake here, just 2 O's, not 3. And we have the linking word, too obliging, because we have the long U and plus a vowel, so were, too obliging, to is. I have 2 processes here. His, in the middle of the sentence, becomes is. We omit the her, and we will be facing with a short U near a vowel, so we need to have a linking word, to his queens, I must admit. Not too obliging, same thing, linking word. It was awful. We link, it was awful. We link naturally without adding or intruding any sound. He had every single one's head chopped off. So here the ed is pronounced t, chopped off. Link the t to off. Well, she probably didn't exist. It's only a way of putting a lot of little tails inside a big tail. So it's only, we link consonant to vowel, only a way, only a. So short e, vowel, we need to put a linking ya. Only a way of putting a lot of little tails inside a big tail. It keeps you interested. So here we have short u, vowel. So we have a linking word, keeps you interested, you know. Well, I don't care. I don't care. So here we have first elision of consonant te from consonant cluster ne, te, que. And then we will have ne facing the que. We will have a regressive assimilation. The ne becomes a ne, so it becomes don't care. Don't care if the story isn't true. Linking you because of short e. Story isn't true. She was a sharp girl and she kept cool. That's true. I couldn't keep cool if a bad king planned to execute me the next day. To execute. So here we have a short u and the vowel. We will need a linking word to execute me. The next day. Here, next day, we omit elision of te from consonant cluster at word boundaries. We have finished the lesson of linking. Thank you.